Oh, a nice breeze spraying here. Mia and I are, well, we're outside, but we're suffering from the heat, aren't we, Mia? It's now 3:30 in the afternoon. I got the polytunnel erected. Took me, don't laugh, it took me 9-10 hours to do it. I kept putting the wrong, I kept putting bits together and then think, oh, I've got to undo that again to put that bit in. Oh. So anyway, I finally got there, and it's a very sturdy erection, as the actress said to the bishop. Oh dear, sorry about that. Got a lovely front door, as the bishop said to the actress. I'll stop being silly now. Sorry, it's the heat going to my head. Yeah, this is not where the polytunnel is going to be. Oh, I'll just say this, I'm quite proud. In the instruction book it says you will need 3 people to assemble this polytunnel. Did it myself, ex-merchant navy. Don't mess about, it's got to be done, it's got to be done. Yeah, this is not where the polytunnel is going to be situated. What I'm planning is to take it down to where those brambles are. It's about in the middle there. Probably goes from 3:30 to Victoria, London. I just make these things up. It's heading in the right direction. Yeah, so I'm going to clear. I'm dreading it actually. Bad enough clearing all this bit. Do you remember when I cleared this bit? It was all brambles. And now they're sturdier. But I'm going to clear a big enough space for the polytunnel and a bit around it. In fact, I might clear the whole lot and just cultivate it, but the polytunnel is going to go in the middle here. And although it won't get the sun all day, it'll get most of the day, and that should be fine. I'm not doing that bramble cutting just now. It's far too hot. But I will. I got the strimmer sorted. I think I told you that I never hardly use. I've got that sorted, and today I went and got a new cutter blade for it. The guy said, oh, that would do brambles, no trouble at all. So we'll see what happens. Get under the trees, eh, Mia? Wonder how my compost, household compost, really in here now. I'm just potting up these cucumbers. I've done this one, and as I took it out of this, let me show you. As I took it out of this plant thing, it didn't, the roots, it came away without a ball of soil on it. So I don't know. I don't know why. I don't know why it's all breaking up. I would have thought that the roots. Oh, actually, perhaps it's not time to do them yet. It's because those roots should be holding that soil together, shouldn't they? That's probably too early to do them. Oh well, I'll just do this one. I won't do the rest. I won't do the rest because I'll see what happens. I'm kind of learning, although I've had gardens in the past. I've never really taken it seriously. I hope this enthusiasm that I've got for it continues though. I've been thinking about my new thing about talking about what's in the news, and I don't really want to do that because all the news I see seems to be bloody horrible. If I can find some nice news, I'll talk about that, but well, you probably all know what happened in France yesterday, and I don't really want to talk about, well, I mean, I do want to talk about it, but if I do talk about it honestly, the way I really feel, I soon wouldn't have a YouTube channel. I'd get booted off with censorship. So what I'm going to do is, although my heart goes out to those people affected, but yeah, I can't do it. I don't want to talk about horrible things on this channel. So what I'll do, I'll try and find something amusing or offbeat or something weird, but I'm not going to talk about anything nasty. I'm not going to give my thoughts on any aspects of any religion at all. That you might think that's not being honest, but I just don't want to do it. No, I shouldn't really apologise for not doing it, should I? I don't want to talk about nasty stuff on my channel, but I, you know, obviously feel deeply for anyone affected by any sort of terrorism. Well, I've got a bit of shade here, so I'm going to go at the brambles. It's hard work even with the strimmer, but needs must. That was just for demonstration purposes. I've cut all this lot back just now, but I'll have to have a bonfire. That'll probably burn tonight, wouldn't it? It's got some stuff that I cut last week there. Yeah, so even that's hard work. But you know, I'm not as young as I used to be. So what I do when my angina kicks in, I just have a sit down. It hasn't kicked in at the moment, don't worry. I'm not about to peg it. I was watching a BBC clip on YouTube while I was indoors while it was really hot. I wasn't being lazy, I just couldn't do anything. I watched this clip. Oh, busy train time. Apparently El Nino's coming. You probably know El Nino. It's a weather phenomenon. The BBC were all over it in this clip I saw. oh, it's brings storms and flooding, extreme temperatures, wildfires will come up, and after all that, the intro, it then, let's talk to our meteorologist in the weather centre. And you go there and the guy says, and he says, can you give us your perspective or whatever on this El Nino? And the guy says, well, we don't really know what's going to happen. You know, these things might not happen. In fact, there's a good chance that El Nino won't occur this year because the situation, the circumstances aren't correct for it in on the equator. Too much wind or something like that. But the thing, what I'm trying to get at is that the people who watched that first bit of that clip about how bad it's going to be this year with the El Nino phenomenon, which might not even occur, and it happens before. It's not, I mean, it's quite rare, but it has happened several times a century. So the people who watched that first clip, if they didn't go and carry on watching, which a lot of them probably won't, it's like, oh my God, what's going to happen? They're going to think it's going to happen, it's going to be terrible, and they're going to spread the news to all their friends. But it might not even occur. And that's what the news does. It gets you going. Bloody flies. Bloody El Nino causing these flies. Yeah, it gets you going, and then it'll give you a little bit afterwards to say, well, it might not occur. I mean, even if it occurs, so what? That's not the attitude job. Oh, I remember when I was growing up in the 50s, 1950s. I was born in 1947, so I was a youngster running around in the 1950s, and it's not my imagination, but the summers were long and hot, hardly any rain. This weather is nothing new. Some of you are going to tell me off, I know, but that's what I think. So look out for El Nino. It may or it may not occur. I'm not going to say it's a load of bollocks, because it ain't fun, is it, if you get flooded or your house goes on fire, you know, forest fire. It's not funny. But you know, you can make these predictions willy-nilly, frighten people unnecessarily. Anyway, if I keep working this hard, I won't be around soon. I'll pop my own clogs. People will say, oh, John's gone. He was out working in the garden, El Nino struck. Oh. Anyway, I'll carry on a bit. In fact, I'll probably carry on until I've got that whole bit done, because that's where the polytunnel is going to go, lengthwise. I could do it that way. I could do it east-west, but I prefer to do it north and south. But I'll see what the situation is when the ground's cleared. Because even though I've got these, I'm clearing these brambles, there's still very big roots in the ground. And they're going to be a bugger to get out. Little and often, that's what I say. And there it was, gone. Come on, mate. Don't go that way. Let me rescue you. There's a slow worm. Say hello to the camera. There you go. Just going into the rape field to wait for a train. I think it's going to be pulled by a diesel around about 3 o'clock. It's about 10 to 3 now. Then on the way back at about 3:30, it'll be a steam train pulling it. How exciting. This oilseed rape is so high, I don't know if we'll be able to see the train. I think we'll be alright. Quite a bit of a breeze blowing, which is quite nice. Spitfire. We're not out here. Copy. Only a minute or two to wait, hopefully. Did I tell you it'll be a diesel pulling it, but the steam train will be on the back of it, and on the way back it'll be a steam train in about half an hour after this one goes. Oh dear, why am I so excited by steam trains? Something coming. Yay! My friends Phil and Liz waving. I was waving like mad. That's lovely. Can't wait for it to come back. Be steam. Right, now we're waiting for the return of the steam. I just heard a whistle. My garden is just behind that hedge there. Jodie and Leah here. Jodie's excited about it as well. Stay there, love. Stay there, Mia. Here she comes. And that's it. There it was, gone. Let's go back in the shade. Go on then. Right, the next thing is to get the polytunnel frame there down to here. Get some sleepers down there, up there. Get the inside the ground prepared a bit better. Try and level it all up. Anyway, I don't know how long this video is going to be, and it's all going to be higgledy-piggledy. But I hope you enjoy it anyway. And I better say goodbye now, and I'll go and try and edit it. See you soon. Bye bye.